you go. 1 hour maximum. Welcome, citizens. I think the supporter bar has to vanish for a bit. It's blocking the stuff upstairs. We've got resources, points, materials, peeps, weather, money, cash, a menu, golds, and stuff and things. Your goal is to complete a set of objectives in a designated number of turns. Click me and we'll quickly talk you through it. You can see the objectives you need to complete here. You can click on the panel to hide it. Current turn is visible on the left of the sun. Turn limit for this level is shown on the right. Your resources are displayed here. You can open and close them just like objectives. Enough talking. To be able to build on an island, you'll need to put down a town hall. Try not to destroy too many resources while you're at it. Placing any building takes 1 turn. Materials. Okay. Okay, you can fold that in and out. Same here. The town hall costs nothing. Okay, it's a demo. Now hover over a spot where you like to place your town hall and click. Notice that whenever you hover over resources, they are highlighted red. This means they will be destroyed the moment you place your building. The deer. Will we find a spot where we destroy nothing? I mean, we have trees in abundance, right? So if I destroy 2 trees, 1 tree. Now, we need to gather some wood and stone, build a woodcutter and a stonemason, and place them somewhere on the island where they will gather resources. The more resources around them, the better. Click me, and I'll get the blueprints for you. By the way, you can rotate buildings with Q and E, and that's too late now. And you can rotate the camera with the middle mouse button. That would let me place. Raw materials, stone. So we don't want to destroy the resources, right? But we want to have as many as possible next to it. So it's a trade-off. Like this, we would destroy the trees, but get access to 3 stones. 6 stones. You will notice that your production buildings won't produce anything until you have some workers in place. Each house provides 1 worker. Click me and I'll fetch the house blueprint. Build a few of these. Remember, you don't have to be within range of the workplace. It's enough to be somewhere on the island. Can we build houses on the beach?
It looks like our food supplies are running out.
Oh yeah, it does. Notice how each time you put down a house, turns go by and resources are gathered. Careful, resources are limited and can be depleted. When your workers are hungry, they don't pay tax. Right, we need to get 1 wood and 4 more stone in total. And 2 more taxes, gold. And there are 2 hidden achievements. No, gold. Yeah, okay, we need more workers though. Now we have all the stone we need. We've still got 25 turns. So it's a puzzle builder, right? This is your balance. Buildings cost maintenance, which you can cover by building houses and feeding your people. If you click on a worker's house, you can see what they eat. They eat fruit, fish, and meat. Build a hunter's hut and get them some meat. They'll start paying you gold. Okay. Right. So we sacrifice the forest to have access to 3 food sources. You can skip the turns by clicking on the sun icon. Keep clicking until you fulfill your objective. Or click on the menu button and restart if something didn't go according to plan. While we have food, they will pay money, cash. Later on, experiment with the building panels a little. You can pause production when resources are being overused or destroy the buildings you don't want anymore. You can pause that because we have enough stone. Have food incoming. Right, there's one more goal. What does this mean? Oh, we hunted all the deer. Pause that. It's another goal to get 2 of these guys. Oh, the wood is missing. You're correct. I took care of everything but the wood. Here, perfect. Needs more workers. Well, I could destroy this now. Oh, we got 10 wood out of that. Right, and now the hidden goal is revealed. We need more workers. Oh, and we have to cover one more food source. Sneaky, sneaky. Right, we've got the 6 workers. Now let's get food. Yay! Next level. Ale hydration. So, scope is clear, right? It's a puzzle builder with a turn-based system, and I'm now asking myself, what's it gonna do next to make this more interesting? Because this will not be enough to convince me to play it more. It needs to pull up some trick. I mean, the hidden achievements are maybe something. Let's build a town hall over there, which unlocks lumbering. That way we get 4. Maybe we also create some space. A house on the beach. They have enough food, right? I mean, one goal would be to make it pretty. The turning could be a bit faster. They chop down the wood and the trees change in level. Oh boy. Yeah, that would be a good placement, but that's not working. I don't want to destroy a meat source, so I will have to destroy a wood source. That's a bit fidgety with you know. With the placement. Okay, we need to collect 50. E. But that's the last goal already, isn't it? That's the last goal. So I need to place another by putting it here. Otherwise we don't get to 50 at all. And we have enough food. A toilet game? I've never heard that. It's a bit of a nasty term, isn't it? I mean, we don't know yet. And not every game can be a huge scope open world survival crafting experience with multiplayer. There is a room in my life for small games. And I like small games that I can play when I have 30 minutes to spend or when I'm exhausted and want something to click on. I wouldn't call it a toilet game though. I don't play games in the bathroom. Yeah, for me it's not. I do that to... I reserve the bathroom for other things, like, I don't know, inventing new cyber tech or building houses. That's what I do in the bathroom. A bio clicker. Okay, so the goal is to have 75 gold, 75 fruit, and 15 worker houses. What? In 50 turns. Okay, at least it gets a lot more complex. Oh look, we can build the town hall on the beach also. That's cool. Let's have a town hall on the beach. That took us a turn. Now we need food. Fruit from trees. Must be built on grass. Oh, fruit trees. Ah. All right. Like an orchard. Oh, I need to place that next to it. Oh. Ooh, okay. The orchard goes adjacent to the fruit things, and then you produce foodstuffs. Yeah, I see. Okay, worker homes. 4 turns. We're running out of wood. We're getting 2 food from them. That's not enough. Please fit. I feel like this might need a snappier building. Like the total freedom here. See, I saw it blink. The total freedom to place them is good and bad at the same time. Hey, Wolfsoul, thank you so much for the resub. 41 months. You mad person. Thank you so much. Let's have a thing.
Yeah. Party.
Thank you.
Best day ever. Party. So much party. Party till you drop. Say it again. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. We're halfway to the next community choice marathon. When it reaches the 40, I'm gonna do another community choice marathon for you, where you pick the games that you want to see from a list that you made. It's awesome. I really enjoy that. Because for a change, I don't have to pick the games, right? And you cannot complain about me picking the games. Not that you do that a lot. I'm kidding. You could see this game getting out of control. Like having to chain 10 things to produce a certain resource. Yeah, potentially that's the challenge of the game. From my personal point of view, that doesn't make it exciting enough for what it is. But of course, there's a target audience for that. There are people who like, these planny number games. But it might just be down to a number game, right? You have limited time, and you start counting. So how much money produce? 2 per. That's you need 15 houses. They need to produce that much money, and then it's about when to place what, and then you count the turns again. And then you see, okay, we get 8 fruit, and they eat 2. No, they eat 1. So we have enough food for 8 workers, which could produce more fruit. So we need another orchard. For that, we need more wood. Right. Since we don't need the deer, I could place it here. Could even get more out of it. 8. And now we place another worker. And you can also run yourself into the ground. Right now I would have to pause this. Oh, pausing doesn't free up the workers. See, and then you would have to restart. And that's where I think that the game needs another option for that. Because I am totally limited here, and starting from scratch each time you miscalculate it is going to make this go away real quick from my PC. You know, it has the perfect scope. It's small islands, it's relatively easy to see what you're supposed to do. But if it's that easy to lock yourself in, right? Obviously, they could have been avoided if I wouldn't at the same time chat with you guys and be a bit distracted. But if my only option is to start from scratch, I will lose the motivation to play this quick. So it's not a relaxing game for on the toilet. I did like this placement though. Trying to get the 10. So one worker produces 10 wood per day. Now to get money quick. This was a good placement actually by accident. It doesn't start until you have 4 workers. Right, now it produces. But we produce only 4. So that would be nice if I get this placed again, but...
It looks like our food supplies are running out.
Yeah, but I'm working on it. This would need another 4 workers. So maybe I need to supplement with fancy deer for now. Right, give me enough time. And I can't use the trees with another orchard. Okay, apparently we don't need any stone. Needs 2 more worker houses. It has used up all the food, so we can deconstruct it and get 10 wood back. Now we need the orchard again. So from my point of view, I spend too much time slowly rotating the buildings to get them in here. You know? Yeah, exactly. It needs like a snappy system. Oh, we don't get any wood anymore. We get 5 wood back. So before I place another orchard, I need trees. So the puzzliness is not the killer, but the fiddliness is. So getting enough money is not going to be the issue, but getting enough fruit is. I hoped I could squeeze one more in here. We're going to get enough fruit. We're producing wood. Yeah, 20 turns early. I see potential, but I also see one big problem. It doesn't have a hex grid or another grid or any grid really, so the placement of stuff is super important for this game. And the fact that you can freely place everything makes it placement the game. With a very slow turning. I think it needs a grid. Especially since it's a puzzle. And it doesn't need to be hex grids or squares. It could be organic looking pieces of grid like half circles and whatnot. Like these shapes here. They could be the grid. Right? And then buildings could have different sizes, and then you would need to put a lot more into figuring out how to build the island for the player. But that's the only way I can see this work. Yeah, I mean, it's easier to build the island to fit a rotation system instead of fitting the rotation to how the island is built. Just flip that around, and a puzzly builder is a cool thing. There are not many games like this. What was the other one called? Where you built little islands, and each game session was very short. Yeah, you could clear the land, but that doesn't alleviate the issue at hand. The issue is jumping at us, right? You spend way too much time trying to micro turn the thing.